Hello students, you're welcome to today's English language lesson. Today's lesson is on reading to understand the main gist. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to recognize the main or central points or gist in a given passage, extract the main point from the passage, and use the main or central points in sentences of your own. The main gist or idea of a paragraph is the author's message about the topic. It is the primary and important point or concept that the author wishes to communicate to the reader about the topic. It is most times expressed directly or it can be implied. Implied ideas require that the reader looks more closely at specific words, sentences, or images that are used and repeated in the passage to deduce what the author is trying to communicate. In a paragraph, when the main gist is stated directly, it is expressed in what is called the topic sentence. It is a complete idea of what the paragraph is all about and is supported by details in subsequent sentences in the paragraph. In a multi-paragraph article, the main gist or idea is expressed in the thesis statement, which is then supported by individual smaller points. How to identify the main gist? Firstly, we'll identify the topic. Completely read through the passage, then try to identify the topic, bearing in mind who and what the passage is about. Next, we summarize the passage. After reading the passage thoroughly, summarize it in your own words. Ask yourself, what would I say if I were to tell somebody about the passage I just read? Then we check the first and last sentence of the passage. Most times, authors put the main gist in the first or last sentence in the passage. Look closely at them to see if they make sense. Lastly, look for a petition of ideas. If you read through and can't summarize it because of the volume of information in the passage, check for a repetition of words, phrases, or related ideas. Where are the main gist found? Main gist will be found at the beginning of the paragraph. The first sentence often explains the subject being discussed in the passage. Let's see an example below. First, we'll find the topic. Then we'll look for the main gist. The Argungu Fishing Festival is one of the most fascinating fishing festivals in Nigeria, having been witnessed by almost all the heads of state in the country. The display by thousands of fishermen who troop to Argungu from across the country, other parts of Africa and beyond, adds glamour to the pomp and pageantry at the festival. In this paragraph, we can deduce that the author is talking about Argungu Fishing Festival. So the topic will be the Argungu Fishing Festival. The main gist, or what the writer is saying about the topic, is that Argungu Fishing Festival is one of the most fascinating fishing festivals in Nigeria. The main idea could also be found in the concluding sentence of the paragraph. Here, the author gives supporting information first, then makes the point in the last sentence. The main gist can be expressed as a summary of the information in the paragraph as well as a link to the information in the next paragraph. Here is a paragraph you can use as an example. Try to locate the topic and the main idea from this paragraph. Most teenagers and young adults do not know what they want to do for the rest of their lives. The choices of a career or profession is not an easy one. You need to start by assessing yourself for your strengths, weaknesses, aptitude, qualification, and skills. Identify your goals, write down the action plan, and make research-based choices. These are a few helpful ideas to help you begin choosing a career. In this paragraph, you can tell that the author keeps talking about career, so the topic will be career choices. Then the main gist is a few helpful ideas to help the reader choose a career. Main gist will also be implied. An implied main idea is one that is not clearly stated in any one sentence in the passage, as we have seen in other passages. It is suggested or inferred by the supporting details. Here, the reader would have to look closely and use clues to understand what the writer is trying to say. You can determine the implied main idea by reading and asking the following questions. Does the author repeat any words, phrases, or idea in the text? Who or what is the passage about? What central point is the author trying to make about the topic? Does the information in the passage support the answers to who, what, and the central point of the passage? Here is an example. Nigeria calls its basic unit of currency the naira. The currency in the United States is called the dollar. Money in Great Britain is called pound. Korea uses won. Australia and New Zealand also measure their currency by the dollar, while in Russia you spend the ruble. In this paragraph, the topic is currency. The main gist is the different currencies that are used in different countries. And different countries have different uses for currency. Summary. The main gist or idea of a paragraph is the author's message about the topic. It is the primary and important point or concept that the author wishes to communicate to the reader about the topic. Being able to get to the gist allows you read more efficiently and more effectively.